Hey guys, what's up? It's Muaaz here, and welcome back to another video. So, when you guys recently DM'd me on Twitter saying, hey Muaaz, you always make videos on how to get 100 subs, how to get 1,000 subs, more views, and things like that, but you never actually showed us how to get the ball rolling. That actually got me thinking. Whenever you guys comment on my videos, I tend to go and look at your channels, and sometimes I even subscribe, but something I noticed is that a lot of the people who watch my videos on how to grow never actually upload a video. I feel like they want to, but they just don't know how to actually get started with it, so that's what this video is going to be about. If you could hit 200 likes on the video, then that'd be awesome. Also, here's my post notification shout out from my last video. If you want one, just hit the bell icon below until it looks like the one I have circled. Comment below saying you did it, and tweet me a screenshot for extra proof. But other than that, let's get on with the video. So I know this is going to be a somewhat long video, but I'm going to be covering a lot of basic stuff that some of my newer viewers might not know. So of course you don't have to watch this if you don't want to, but maybe leave it open in another tab while you're doing something else so that you can at least hear my voice and you might learn about something you didn't know before. Anyways, I just do want to say that I know I don't have 1 million or 10 million or 25 million subs, but at the moment I do have over 55,000, and I gained basically all of that in less than 2 years. So due to that, I feel like I'm definitely somewhat qualified to be making a video on this subject. But anyways, the first thing I really do want to say is just don't force yourself to do YouTube. I know it can be tempting, like you see all these people getting like fans and a bunch of support and stuff, but if you don't think you're going to enjoy doing it, then why do it? Just make sure you're making videos because you actually enjoy doing it. And if you don't have a passion for making videos and just the platform of YouTube itself, then why are you going to waste your time doing it? Just do something that you love and are passionate about instead. Don't try doing YouTube because you think it's an easy way to make money, because trust me, good money does not come for the longest time. I literally made YouTube videos without getting paid because I enjoyed it for 7 years before I actually started getting somewhat decent money. Now I'm doing okay, but think about it. That was 7 years. So make sure you're making videos for the right reasons, okay? Because like, let's say you were me and I didn't enjoy videos. I would have literally wasted 7 years of my life. And just trust me, you don't want to do that. Just do something you enjoy instead. And if you're someone who doesn't enjoy making videos and are just doing it for the money, then honestly, again, you're just wasting your time. Being money hungry is not a bad thing at all because all of us need it to survive, but think about it like this. One person might try making YouTube videos just because they enjoy it and are passionate about it. They love interacting with fans and all that stuff. And another person might try making YouTube videos just for quick money and fame. Chances are that since the person who actually enjoys making videos is more passionate about it, they'll actually end up making more money in the long run just because they enjoy it, and due to that they're gonna actually be pushing out better content than the other person. And that's what I'm basically trying to say, is just don't do YouTube, or don't force yourself to do it if you don't enjoy it. A lot of people tell me that they're not having fun making YouTube videos. Then like, why are you doing it? I don't really get it. You're kind of wasting your time. I'm sure there's something else you'd rather be doing. So make sure this is something you actually want to do before you actually start uploading videos. The next tip is super obvious, but I feel like I have to say it because a lot of people starting out on YouTube just don't get it. But if you yourself can't sit through your whole video, then what makes you think that someone else would want to watch all of it? So a big example here is like gameplay videos. Like, why are you going to upload a 30-minute video of you just playing games? You're not talking in it or anything. It's literally just gameplay. No one's going to want to sit through that, and I'm sure you yourself wouldn't sit through it either. So something I do about this issue is that whenever I'm done editing, no matter how long the video is, I watch it all back just to see if there's a time where I would say it's getting boring, or I would rather be doing something else with my time. And if that passes through my mind at all, I make sure to actually go and make changes in the editing program so that it's something that I could actually watch multiple times without losing interest. Another thing I want to address, which should be pretty obvious, is copying others is not going to get you the same fame. People seem to think that using a certain thumbnail style, font, background music, etc. is going to get you views because those same things work for someone else, but that's not the case at all. And if you're trying to copy someone else's video who's already bigger than you, then why would someone want to click on your video if they can see one that by a bigger channel with more views? And that's why I don't get why people ask me what font I use for my thumbnail or what background music I use in my videos, and then I actually see them actually copy my videos, and then they complain that they aren't getting the same growth. You literally have to be unique to make it on YouTube these days. Like, I'm sorry, but copying people is just not going to get you anywhere. And I'm not trying to be harsh or anything. I'm just saying, don't copy anyone else's thumbnail style, background music, or just overall layout of how they make their videos thinking that you'll be able to get the same amount of growth, because they already dominate that area. Like, they dominate those thumbnails, that background music, that layout of that style of videos is basically theirs. Like, they own it. So you copying it, it's not going to get you the same amount of growth. Basically, if you stand out and are different instead of copying other people, you get clicks. It's literally that simple. I know it sounds like it can't be true, but that's literally how it works. And that's how it was for me when I started it, and it hasn't changed at all. So go out there and honestly don't be afraid to be different. Now, the next tip, which I cannot stress enough, is that there are some basic requirements you actually have to meet to get your channel off the ground. And as I was saying before, whenever someone leaves a nice comment on my videos that isn't begging for sub or a shout out, if it has a nice profile picture, I usually click on the channel, and sometimes I even subscribe, because seeing that there's a nice profile picture, you already know that that person's a YouTuber. And from there, I click on it, and sometimes you get my subscription. But if the commenter doesn't have a nice profile picture and it's just something average or maybe even nothing at all, then sure, I'll respond to your comment, but me checking out your channel is super unlikely. So this is just beneficial because when you comment on your favorite YouTubers videos, other people who are looking through the comments are going to see you have a cool picture. They'll probably click on your channel because it sparked interest, and then from there you might get a potential subscriber. And again, same thing goes for YouTube channel art. YouTube gives us these tools so that we can use them to our advantage and actually build ourselves a brand. If your channel stands out, then you have a way better chance of actually bringing in an audience because people can actually see that you're trying to make it on YouTube. And I don't know if that made a lot of sense, so if it didn't, feel free to comment below or DM me on Twitter, and I can try to explain it more, but I feel like just once you have your brand established on YouTube, your chances of actually growing are way higher. Anyways, next tip I have for you guys who are starting out is that trust me, I know how bad you want subscribers, but the way that I got to where I am, as dumb as it sounds, is just I wasn't crying over my subscriber count. Yes, it's awesome, and it's a huge thing to brag about, but don't get obsessed over the number. I've been obsessed about it multiple times before, and honestly, it's not a good thing, because if you focus too much on that number, then you forget to upload good quality content, and it just won't be a good thing for you because then you're gonna start losing that number too. So I know it's what everyone says, but honestly there's a reason why everyone says this. To get subscribers, just be patient because it's not gonna come overnight. Stay consistent because if you don't start following an uploading schedule, then someone else will who's gonna work harder than you so that they can grow faster, and then your audience might leave you for that person. So literally the thing I can promise everyone on YouTube is that if you work on your content and produce good videos that you're proud of, and make sure, like, this is literally the most important part, but make sure that you're doing all you can to show up in search results, be using tags, like using all 500 characters available in your tags, having like a detailed description, a catchy title, a good thumbnail. Subscribers are gonna come. It's literally impossible if you're actually putting in all the work you can. If you're half-assing it or something like that, then yes, no subscribers are gonna come, or you might make a couple, but it's not gonna be a ton. So no, this whole YouTube thing is not gonna just be like a one-day thing. So if you upload a video and wake up asking why you don't already have 100 subs, it's just not how it works. So to get results, you actually have to put in hard work, and if you're not willing to do that, then you're just not gonna grow. So if you can't handle the hard times of being a YouTuber by going through the struggle of getting like 1 sub, 5 subs, 10 subs, and all that stuff, like if you can't handle when your channel isn't growing, then what makes you think you deserve the good times? Like when you're actually getting 1,000 subs a day, 200,000 subs a day, stuff like that. Like when you can't handle getting like 2 subs a day, what makes you think you'll be able to handle getting 2,000 a day? Like literally, you have to work for something to actually like deserve it. I don't even know if what I'm saying makes sense, but basically what I'm trying to say is like unless you work for something, do you really deserve it? Like you have to go through the hard times to get to the good times. So don't complain because everyone's been where you are. So like I used to struggle. I used to get like 1 sub a month, and now I'm like blessed. I'm getting like 5,000 a month. Like that's crazy. But I struggled for a long time. Like it literally took me 7 years to get to where I am now. But all of this, like all of this 50,000 subs, like this literally happened in less than 2 years. But that's because I struggled for so long. So I don't know if like I'm saying the right thing right now, so feel free to DM me, comment below if you want like more advice. But honestly, like those are my biggest tips on growing your channel from the ground up. And I guess you could say this is like my starter guide for aspiring YouTubers. I could probably even like make that the title of this video. But anyways, another thing I really do want to say is don't be scared to get started right away. It doesn't matter if you don't have the equipment for it yet, or really anything like that. Like if you don't do it now, you're gonna ask yourself about a bunch of what if questions like years down the line. And that honestly is what happened with me. I've had this channel since 2008, and I've uploaded on and off for like so long, taking so many breaks, but around the end of like August 2015, I decided to tell myself that I'm going off to college in 1 month, and I'm not gonna have time to start making a YouTube channel again and like start making videos again and stuff like that. So if I don't do it now, then I'm always gonna ask myself those what if questions. So literally, if I didn't decide to start pushing out content less than 2 years ago, I'd probably be saying those what if questions to myself right now. Like I'd probably be saying, what if I blew up on YouTube and started getting more likes on my tweets? What if I got sponsored by a gaming PC company because I worked hard on my channel and they sent me a free gaming PC? What if I was able to buy my mom nice things she deserved because I worked hard on something that was just nothing more than a hobby? All those things became a reality for me because I decided to give it my all and told myself that if I don't start making videos at this very moment, then I'm just gonna keep pushing it off forever until it's too late. So you watching this video right now, if you want to be a YouTuber, do it right now, like this very moment. Start planning out ideas. I don't care how late it is. It shouldn't be too late for you to just quickly grab a piece of paper and a pen and just start putting ideas down. Don't wait until tomorrow to start. Like if you're watching this video right now, you have time. So anyways guys, that really wraps it up for this video on YouTube advice. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. I spent a lot of time making this video. I know it was a long one, so I hope you guys did make it all the way through, and if you did, please comment below saying you did. Let me know on Twitter too if you did, and I don't know, just make me happy. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed. Please leave a like if you did, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.